He lives in his sister's house for free. Complains about his life being crappy. Works a stable job. Does not have to pay for shit. Oh, he has to pay for his own food. Does little 31-year-old man, baby Michael Shots, have to pay for his own food? Oh, poor Shots. Like, he reminds me of my sister. I'm like, Shots, why don't you get your driver's license? Oh, I don't know, I just failed it once and I never really went back. You fucking stupid. His dick is so chronically small, it's unfathomable how stupid he is. I think it's alcohol, though.
He doesn't have a car?
Oh, no, he has a car. It's like, he just always talks like that. Like, he has a... Oh, I have a car. Like, no, but you don't got your license, and you probably don't even know how to fucking drive. See, niggas like Shots are... That's like black people make fun of. You know? Nigga Shots is a fucking clown, dude. Niggas drunk every hour of the day. What do you do with the drunken Shotsy? What do you do with the drunken Shotsy? Nothing, because he's a fucking retard. Like, I'm just saying, dude, he complains about fucking everything. Like, I don't even care, dude. Here's the thing. I could care less what he gifted me. I thank him for it, but I don't care, you know? Thing is, I could care, dude. I could care less about skins on this game. He's so gullible. I guarantee you, whether he would have ever gifted me a skin or not, would not have even ever mattered. Because I still would have been his friend, and I still would have treated him the same, because I have no reason to want a fucking skin. Like, it goes away, and I'll just wear the skins that I have. Damn. It's like, I know it's hard, it's like easy to say, wow, I just genuinely could give two shits less about awesome skins in this game, and I'm thankful for it. I am, and
yeah,
like...
Speaking of that, Bulldog, he's like, man, I think I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna, like, not spend money on this game. I'm like, you know how many times you said that?
You know, everybody says that.
Well, it's like, he's like, I've only said like twice. I'm like, first off, I'm gonna need you to stop doing this shit where you try to like.
Oh, didn't you hear?
I say you do. Wait, what?
Bulldog shit his pants on live TV. He shit his pants on live TV. It was live.
He does this thing to where, like, if you accuse him of something, he'll like try to like. He's like, I've only done it like once or twice. I'm like, no, nigga, you did it like 3 or 4 times. You've said this multiple times, and guess what? You always spend money on this game.
This is who he is.
I was like, I know I do, but I've never said I'm gonna stop spending money on it.
Those are the people that we don't like even need to argue with. Like, we just let them be delusional, because people like him always end up getting themselves into places because of that. I had a friend that did that shit, and he was talking about how he missed his taxes, and he was like, oh, I only missed my taxes twice. He's in jail serving a 30-year sentence for tax fraud right now.
Wait, who?
My friend who... Yeah, oh, it's fine. I'll only miss it twice and 3 times. Shots doesn't even do his fucking taxes. He's like... Shots has a privilege here. He gets a free house, and he is the laziest person I have ever met, by far. I'll tell you why. Lazy people are the type of people to brag to their friends that they keep the house up, or like they believe. I don't care what anybody says, but like if you live in a house, just because you mow the lawn doesn't mean that you're authorized to have that house.
That's crazy that he has all he has to pay for is groceries.
Shit, he doesn't pay for that. He fucking... I guess what does he pay for? Does he pay for health insurance? I don't even know if he pays for a 401k. He probably doesn't even pay for, like, he pays for work benefits, and that's probably it. And a 401k is so that you can retire, basically. You put money into it so that you can retire. I don't even think the job he has right now even has that, though. He has, like, he's living the life of a 16-year-old. Literally. He's not paying for anything, and the only thing that's different is that he is paying for Uber Eats and this shit. Which, theoretically, even 16-year-olds do. Like, what, he spends his money on that shit. Whatever, it's like, you know, I understand that, and I'm not criticizing him, like, I'm perfect, it's just like, you know...
No, that's crazy, like, I don't know why, I mean, I understand, like, mentally, like, rich people can be depressed, but it's like, how he says his life's so bad if he gets, I don't know.
He's one of those people. He could be rich and he would be depressed. And he could do this. At the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't matter anyway because he creates his own depression. I guarantee you right now he's depressed because he doesn't have anybody to talk to. And who do you think caused that? Was it somebody else or was it him? Like, I didn't delete him. I guarantee you his sister isn't... His sister clearly loves him. It's not like... He's one of those people. He probably gets flat out drunk. My family doesn't love me. It's because you're a fucking no-life piece of shit. That's why. And if you were in my family... I would be whipping your ass like you were my son.
Say that... I mean, she can't hate him that bad if she fucking gave him a whole ass house.
Yeah, my sister would not let me live in her apartment that she's gonna get. She would not let me do that for free, even if I fucking took care of the whole house and cleaned everything for her. So, the fuck, like, yeah, he wants, like, he's just one of those people. He's like, he over exaggerates thing to throw a pity party. He's like Wings of Redemption. Oh, my life sucks. Everything about my life is terrible. I'm a 350-pound. That's the only thing. And it's like, I know, because clearly he says stuff to try and impress me, or just put out a general impression. It necessarily doesn't have to be because he genuinely wants to impress me. Like, I'll be like, damn, like, he'll eat and he'll say, I couldn't get fat if I wanted to. The fuck you could. He eats, like, fuck, I know he's fat, and I know he's gaining weight. He's like, it's like the same shit with that PlayStation and like all the electronics. He's just trying to impress people, and he doesn't realize. Yeah, it's like he's trying to he's trying to prove himself to us. He's trying to make himself seem like he's higher than us. That's why I think he's such a piece of shit. Because he doesn't even realize that he's a piece of shit. He says he's a piece of shit, but doesn't think he's a piece of shit. And people that say, like, oh, I'm a terrible person, but, like, you don't actually believe that, and you're a piece of shit. Like, you call him a terrible person, and he'll fucking, like, snap off. Can't, like, you know, he always, like, he is the reason that his life sucks. He could have chose to go to college. He could have chose to do any of that. Anybody can go to college. You can get a tax break, a student loan, a college fund, a hedge fund. You can get anything. It costs no money to go to college up front, and then you would just pay the loans back with your job. He chose to not go to college. He chose to put himself in that situation. He chose to not talk to any of his family or anything. Like, even me, like, I say, yeah, my family's crap. If I wanted to, I could probably, like, actually, you know, have a good relationship with them, but it's like...
Honestly, I mean, there's no point in trying. They seem like a bunch of bitches, and I wouldn't try either.
I don't know. They got, like, they're weird, but the thing is, I know little about Shots' family, but I know he goes to his nephew's and niece's birthday party, so he clearly, you know, he was invited.
That's what I'm saying, like, I don't care. There is no way she does not like him, but give this a whole house, a house.
And if I recall, I think he has like 2 sisters or something.
Oh damn.
He doesn't have like a million family members. He's just one of those people. Like he just wants to sit there and throw a pity party. He wants everybody to let the whole world feel bad for Shots T.O. Dome. Poor Michael Shots. The world revolves around him. He put himself in a crappy situation, and now he's shitting his pants. Like, I'm telling you, it's just so many things. Like, besides the whole depression thing, getting flat out drunk and burning bridges with the only people who actually care about you, and then saying that your life is shit.
Yeah,
Like, just imagine that for a second. What if, like, what if Cameron got drunk and texted you and said, "Fuck you, Bo, you little bitch. I'll never talk to you again. Samantha won't talk to you or nobody. Nobody likes you." Like, you have to be a real lowlife to say that shit. It's like, I swear, it's the crappiest. And the whole thing started because I was just fucking fed up with him interrupting me nonstop and I don't even care.
No, Bulldog used to do that shit too. It's so fucking annoying when you're trying to speak. Every time.
And there are studies, I know for a fact that he's not interrupting me just because he can't hear me talking. I know he's fucking interrupting me because obviously his actions speak louder than his words anyway. I know that he thinks he's better than you and he thinks he's better than me and all that shit. He talks about shit the way he talks about fighting, like any of us, like, "Oh, I'd kick your fucking ass," and all that shit. Like, he just talks about this shit. He's a fucking buster who doesn't work out. My job for fucking 3 years was fucking lift shit. I could kick his fucking ass. Just because he took a little bit of fucking karate. Of course, just like school, he dropped out, so he probably knows nothing about that anyway. Oh yeah, he chose to drop out of school too. Well then. He's probably depressed over that. You can't, nobody makes you drop out of school. And I guarantee if you could get him to say, "I don't know, my mom just stopped taking me," or something. Like, no. The fuck? This dude is like, he's something else. He's, I swear, it's like, he's the reason I realized, like, how the fuck do I meet, like, how do I not meet any normal person? I swear, ever since PS3, 2014, I met 2 people on GTA 5, Lizard King and Ghost M34. And both of them fucking motherfuckers did the exact same shit as that. Like, they always argue with each other on PlayStation's video chat, always drama and shit, killing each other in GTA, taking their money, blowing up their cars. Stupidest shit ever, I swear. It's like, ever since that, I've met you're probably the most normal person I've met. Bulldog's a fucking character, shitting his pants and incest, but...
No, fuck. So, hey, what was you talking about, like, the studies about people that interrupt?
A lot of times, when people interrupt, it's found in studies that people who interrupt others on a regular basis or talk louder when they're interrupting tend to think that, or they have narcissistic tendencies, basically. Like, they think, the world would be a better place if they ruled it. Real simple. It's like, it's not even that hard, obviously, and I know Shot's a narcissist, he just doesn't want to admit it. That's the thing, there's people, when you're, like, I was like that, I was depressed, and you're depressed, and you want to, you're like, "Oh, I'm a piece of shit," and all that, but, like, somebody calls you a piece of shit, it's like, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. And it's like, you're depressed, I don't know what it is exactly, but sometimes, when you get depressed, you, like, feel like you're above others for some reason, which isn't the case, like, I don't know, it's like a whole shitty thing. I know you probably come up with the excuse, "Well, you're not making these decisions and shit," and, like, I don't, like, literally, he's so privileged and he doesn't fucking realize it. It's just sad to me that he, like, I wonder how his life's gonna end up. Like, he's gonna be 70 years old. Probably, like, fucking, he'll be drunk. "I'm gonna kill myself one of these days. Fuck you all." And that's some shit he would say. "Fuck you all. You all have been..." Actually, I legit said that, and I just remembered that's actually stuff he said on a fucking... He had a live stream one time. He's like, "Fuck everybody, fuck you all," and he started yelling. He's like, fuck you, none of you are my friends, and I hate you all, and you're pieces of shit." It's crazy. I mean, normally I guess I would care about anybody deleting me, but I've never met anybody so spoiled in my life. I know he was spoiled. He had to be spoiled when he was a kid. Makes me feel better about, like, fucking Jboyd-YT his ass into getting me skins. I'll fucking use that and motherfucker. Get fucked.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah. 1 second.